The man suddenly noticed something strange while having dinner in the evening. The sky outside, which should have been pitch dark, was brighter than daytime. Alarmed, the man rushed to the door and found that everyone in the town was fearfully looking up at the sky. Just as he was about to ask what was going on, he turned his head and saw a bright beam of light in the sky. As if something terrifying was about to happen, he quickly went to the backyard for a better look. What puzzled him even more was the strange, intense wind blowing in the opposite direction of usual. Moments later, the wind suddenly disappeared, and the world seemed as if someone had pressed the pause button. Then, the sky became even more bizarre. Bolts of lightning struck repeatedly right before the man's eyes. He hurriedly grabbed his daughter and took shelter inside the house. When the noise outside finally stopped, the man discovered that not only had the power gone out, but even phones and the magnetic field were severely affected. Cars on the street all stalled on the spot. A mechanic explained that the lightning had burned out the spark plugs in the cars, and replacing them wouldn't help. The man then joined a crowd gathered on the road. A police officer said he had never seen anything so strange. Lightning had struck this place 26 times in a row. Suddenly, a sound came from a massive pit in front of them. The crack in the ground started shifting. First, it sprayed upward, then completely collapsed. Everyone scrambled to flee the scene. Then, a car that had fallen into the pit was suddenly flung back out. The man saw a giant creature emerging from the pit. As the creature gradually revealed itself, the crowd finally felt true terror and started running for their lives. The monster let out a deafening warning sound, then extended glowing arms. When the arms slowly adjusted their angle to target the humans, a beam of laser light appeared instantly. The man turned and ran, avoiding the crowd that blindly rushed forward. He turned left into an alley, using houses as cover, and hid behind one of the buildings. However, the real disaster was only just beginning.